St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway to the West, a city that sits on the edge of what was once the great frontier, a city that sits at the crossroads, the dividing line of the nation. But what many don't know, or choose to simply overlook, is that in this beautiful city, home to the Gateway Arch, the Cardinals, gorgeous parks, and towering buildings, sits a divide that is so striking, yet so easy to miss. The divide between those who have plenty and those who have little is drastic. Steps from where people enjoy their Starbucks sit those who worry if they will be eating that night. A few streets from some of the most exciting entertainment areas of St. Louis lays some of the most impoverished blocks in the Midwest. St. Louis has a citywide average of 32% of people living below the poverty line, with some areas of the city reaching up to nearly 90% living below poverty. The divide is drastic, but in this divide, in this space between those who have plenty and those who have little, an organization is stepping in to bridge the gap. An organization with a heart for the city, a heart to transform the streets of St. Louis through small acts of service out of an overflow of love. An organization that partners with local churches and organizations, as well as those around the country, to provide real change right where it's needed most. An organization that isn't seeking to replace the broken, but an organization that is seeking to heal the hurting. A group of people who are so passionate about their neighbors in St. Louis that they have sacrificed everything to give others a chance. This organization is LOVEtheLOU. LOVEtheLOU is a movement of restoration, strengthening local businesses, churches, and individuals to bring unity and identity to all of the diverse neighborhoods of St. Louis. With a hands-on, long-term approach, LOVEtheLOU forgoes the band-aid remedies so often offered to those in need and instead promotes long-term partnerships that touch the heart of those they serve.
In my neighborhood, for example, when we started with taking a vacant lot and we knew we wanted to create something, and somebody tossed out the idea of gardening. And so that first year, creating a garden where there was essentially a jungle was a huge lift to my neighborhood that really didn't have an identity and really didn't have any kind of development happening at the time. Through barbecues and through working together in gardens and through art and through different projects that we're doing, we're able to see neighbors added to real community as we go. And so it's been exciting to have neighborhood involvement with all of our projects, and to know that groups that are coming from the outside, even though they don't completely see the bigger picture of the long-term impact they're making, to realize that no, it's happening.
It's just really, it's a positive, what can I say? I guess a positive effort to make a change in this area. And it's really starting to see the change.
Impact. The neighborhood has changed a heck of a lot.
It's been cool to see men and women who would think almost lowly of themselves, that they would think, oh well, I only have, you know, cooking to offer, and that's only used once every 6 months. Yet to come in to work with our neighborhood kids has been really awesome to see.
Well, since I came here the last time our church had come up here to LOVEtheLOU, and just to see how much it's grown since I've been here last it's really amazing. You can really see the community and all of them together.
I can no longer sit on the sidelines and watch as people are dying around me. I actually care about those that don't have as much as me, to the point where I want to be in their life. And the really cool thing that I have seen in St. Louis is that there are thousands of people that are with me in that spirit. They connect with that, they want to be a part of something, and LOVEtheLOU is that something. Sure, all we are doing is planting gardens and painting pictures and doing a lot of physical work, but it immediately leads into the relational work, and lives are changed through simple actions of love.
For more information on how you can get involved, visit LOVEtheLOU.com and connect with LOVEtheLOU on Facebook.